This Minecraft world generated without an Ender Dragon. Yep, you heard right. Upon entering the end, there's no final boss to be found. And the craziest part of it all is that it happened during a speedrun tournament. A speedrun tournament, where the goal is to beat the Ender Dragon. What are you even going to do when there's no dragon to kill? And how did this even happen in the first place? Watch till the end to find out. Also, I generally don't like doing this stuff, but seriously guys, 2%. That's rarer than getting an enchanted golden apple in a temple. Enchanted, not just normal. So if you're feeling lucky, subscribe. Okay, let's set up some context. Me, Max, and Multiporl are 3 speedrunners competing on a team for the Minecraft Relay Cup. I have 3 other videos on our past matches if you want to hear some more epic tournament stories. Anyway, we were going up against Uneasy Alliance. All 3 members of their team were former world record holders, popular streamers, and really good speedrunners overall. At the start of the match, Max had some trouble screen sharing to the main stream, which could be fixed for another 20 minutes. And this was only the first round of the festival of scuffedness that this match became. Seriously, this match was crazy. Anyway, the organizers decided that the 20 minutes of tech failure would not be counted towards the run. Thankfully, NiceTwice, who is running 1.7, got pretty unlucky with this run, and because Max is literally incapable of messing up, our team pulled ahead by 20 minutes, and before we knew it, Max entered the end before NiceTwice, even with a 20-minute disadvantage. And this is when the real crazy starts to begin. As Max shot the crystals and waited for a dragon charge, nothing came. 3 minutes turned to 4, then to 5, and Max decided to build a house. Yep, that's what he did while the organizers scrambled to figure out what the heck was happening. He also tried to attack an invisible dragon. Anyway, NiceTwice shortly after entered the end as well, and he didn't have a dragon to fight either. So, what could have caused this? There are a few ideas, but I'll save that until after I tell the story of the rest of the match. Don't worry, there's more crazy to come. Ultimately, the organizers decided to redo the 1.7 portion of the relay by slapping it onto the back of 1.16, which meant that the match had a fresh start, beginning with 1.14, meaning I was up. And boy oh boy, this run sucked. A part of it was because I overestimated the kind of seed I was going to get. I've been running practice seeds from the previous rounds in the tournament that the other teams were giving, and they were all really good. In fact, on one of them, I got a 2040, which beats my current personal best. I know it's not much of an excuse, but it explains why I played the way I played. So I spawned in this village, which was a good start, until I noticed that there were not many houses and no brewing stand. Not to mention any hay bales in the entire village. Not a problem, because there's rotten flesh in the temple to eat. After a quick nether entry, we both came across a double exposed blaze spawner. D-Max was a much better blaze fighter than I was, so he had no problem. I'm not terrific at double exposed no food blaze fights, which is why I decided to break one of the spawners. While I didn't die at the blaze fight, things were still really messy, and before I knew it, I was leaving the nether at 10 minutes, which is pretty horrible pace. To make things worse, I had to stick to single Fletcher because there was not enough villagers close by to set it up. Finally, at 17 minutes, I got 12 pearls.
It's only one more ride. Do I do that? I don't want to risk it, you know? Straight chop?
No, go for it.
You're joking. Do I go for it? You're serious?
I think I would go for it.
Is this my way of blaming Multiporl, our partner, for my own bad decision? Maybe. Should he have told me to play safe, considering we literally have the best 1.7 run on our team and that any extra time getting extra pearls will be made up for? Maybe. Anyway, you guessed it, I didn't have enough eyes to enter the end pearl. Go figure. I mean, what do you expect when you leave with 12? After some time searching the stronghold for pearls and chests to no avail, I nether traveled, without F3 by the way, back to the village to mine more pearls. After a trip back and a quick end fight, I finished the run at 37 minutes. At this point in the match, Uneasy Alliance had a commanding lead, ahead by multiple minutes. Multi began 1.16 and had some trouble looking for the lava pool. Luckily, he found a ruin portal pretty far out, and when he entered, he spawned right in front of the blaze spawner. We still don't know to this day whether or not that was the intended nether entry, but it was great nonetheless. 1.16 went pretty smooth overall, with the biggest time waste being bad blaze rates. Seriously, it took Multi 8 blaze kills to get his first rod. Multi finished his run in around 21 minutes, which isn't awesome, but not that bad either. Compared to Uneasy Alliance, we didn't really gain or lose any advantage during the 1.16 portion of the relay. Max was up against NiceTwice for the second time in the day, And just like normal, Max played spectacularly. However, at this point in the relay, NiceTwice just had too much of a lead, and unlike the first time he had played today, he got all of his pearls in the first night. It was looking like the match was coming to a close, until...
You can't do safe spread, right? Oh, they jump on you, they jump on you.
For real? Oh my god, this is... I hotkeyed on the water bucket for oh my god, oh my god.
Go again.
I had the water bucket.
It's all good, it's all good.
Already.
And with that choke from NiceTwice, Max continued again on great pace, mastering the tower, triangulating with great accuracy, and killing the dragon with crystals. I'm joking, of course, but they might as well have been crystals. I mean, look at this damage. Max almost got a 3-bed. The match was finished and we had won.
That's it.
This is game.
Wow.
Also, just a little editor's note. The reason the background switch was because the original restreamer had to go do another thing. I mean, yeah, this match took that long, and a third-party streamer had to take over, and they didn't really have a layout, so this was it. One of the things that NiceTwice said on the stream after the relay really caught my attention, and it kind of sums up how a lot of top runners, including me, have been underperforming throughout the tournament.
Of course you can feel that kind of pressure in a tournament setting, and it's just like you don't know how to deal with it, but I think that you can work on your what is it called, attitude towards the tournament, that you just don't go into the tournament feeling that you have to perform, but that you're just gonna play as you always do. It doesn't matter against whom, and just do whatever you want.
Okay, so now the part that everyone wants to know. How did the first 1.7 world spawn with no dragon? There's two explanations. The first is that this was a natural occurrence, with the chances of it happening super rare. There are a ton of weird bugs in 1.7, so it wasn't completely out of the picture that the dragon would just decide to not spawn. For example, if the stronghold spawns in the ocean in 1.7, it'll just have the portal room, nothing else. On top of this, ghost mobs exist, where you can't hit them, but they can still do all the things a normal mob can do. The only way to fix this is to log out and then rejoin the world. The second explanation is that the dragon was accidentally tampered with. So the way the 1.7 worlds are set up for the tournament is different in that the runners download entire worlds, not just put in a seed like for 1.14 and 1.16. A possible explanation could be that the dragon could have been permanently deloaded or bugged out hundreds of blocks from the center island. But even those two ideas are a stretch. So what's truly happened? No one knows. And will we win our next match? Hopefully we will. Our future opponents are either the Nation or Super Hot Fire. And if you want to watch that match live from our team's perspective, check out my Twitch below. Also, join my Discord to get notified of future streams and to meet some friends. See ya.